Welcome to this explainer. Today we're diving into a fascinating biological concept that I like to call the sweet paradox. We are literally hardwired to crave sweetness, right? From day one, we instinctively reach for the sugary stuff, and we tend to physically pull back from anything remotely bitter. But what if I told you that the very flavor we avoid the most is actually the exact medicine our bodies desperately need to thrive? Let's get right into it. So, be honest with me for a second. Are you actively avoiding bitter foods? Because if you are, you're definitely not alone. Most of us will happily push away bitter greens or intensely bitter drinks to grab something a bit more palatable. But flipping the script on this little habit, it's going to change everything for you. By dodging bitterness, we're actually depriving our bodies of an essential built-in health hack that our digestive systems absolutely require to function properly. All right, here's our roadmap for today. First, we'll cover the core rule. Second, we'll break down 5 biological benefits. Third, we'll go over some daily medicinal methods. And finally, we'll wrap up with skin firmness and fat loss. Okay, Section 1, the core rule and why you must eat bitter. Now, when I say you must eat bitter foods for a healthy body, I know it sounds a little intimidating. You're probably picturing some kind of daily torture routine where you have to choke down foods you absolutely hate. But it really doesn't have to be like that at all.
3. That is your magic number. You don't need to force down bitter foods every single day. The core rule here is simply to eat bitter foods at least 3 days a week. That's it. It is a highly achievable golden baseline for transforming your health. By just hitting that 3 days a week mark, you're giving your body the vital bitter compounds it truly needs to keep everything running at peak performance. Moving right along to Section 2, 5 biological benefits for the body. Let's take a quick biological journey and visualize what mechanically happens inside your digestive system the exact moment you taste and swallow something bitter.
It's literally like flipping a switch. The moment a bitter food hits your tongue, it wakes up your whole system. First, it triggers the production of saliva and stomach acid, totally prepping your digestive tract. Second, it boosts the flow of bile, which is absolutely crucial because that's how your liver optimally breaks down fats and clears out toxins. And third, and this is huge, it drastically enhances your body's ability to absorb vital nutrients. By stimulating those digestive enzymes, bitter foods make sure you don't run into deficiencies, letting your body perfectly absorb things like calcium, iron, vitamin B12, and magnesium. Now notice the stark contrast here between a struggling gut and a healthy one. Without bitter foods, your digestive system really has to fight. Toxins can actually leak straight from the digestive tract into the bloodstream, a condition a lot of people know as leaky gut. And that leads directly to chronic fatigue, unexplained weight gain, and annoying skin issues. But on the flip side, with bitter foods, your gut barrier is totally protected. Those toxins are safely and effectively flushed right out, leaving you super energized. The absolute easiest way to prevent external symptoms like fatigue and skin flare-ups is just a little bit of bitter food.
Have you ever felt like you've completely lost your appetite? Well, bitter foods are the ultimate natural medicine for exactly that. They actively stimulate the release of ghrelin, which is commonly known as the hunger hormone. This doesn't just wake up your desire to eat, it actually causes a massive increase in blood flow directly to your abdominal organs, getting your entire digestive engine firing on all cylinders again.
To wrap up our biological journey, let's zoom into the microscopic level. Bitter foods act as premium, high-octane fuel for your beneficial gut bacteria. By multiplying these good bacteria, your digestive system gets incredibly strong. This internal environment is exactly what keeps your body vibrant, energized, and disease-free on a daily basis. It is truly preventative medicine in its most natural form.
All right, Section 3, daily medicinal consumption methods. The crucial point here is we know we need it, but how do we easily get it onto our plates? Let's shift gears from the biological science over to the culinary side. I'm going to walk you through a super practical guide to help you effortlessly integrate traditional bitter remedies into your weekly routine.
So let's look at this incredibly practical menu of local plant ingredients. Take bitter gourd, for instance. You can braise it or just boil it. Mustard greens are absolutely fantastic when cooked in a sour soup with tamarind. You can simply boil Kana Padar canned gala to use as a really healthy dip or make a fresh salad out of Ngarion catet leaves, malwa, or takak flowers. For aloe vera, try cooking it with tamarind and sweet jaggery to perfectly balance those flavors out. And pickled tea leaves are just incredible when mixed with a bit of salt and oil. You just eat them exactly like that, completely without frying.
You can also easily build this medicinal approach right into your everyday broths and beverages. Leaves from the Drega, Senna, and Sesbania plants make an excellent, deeply medicinal broth. When it comes to your daily drinks, try brewing your green tea nice and strong so it's quite bitter and add just a tiny pinch of salt. When you drink coffee, try to skip the condensed milk. Drink it black and bitter to really get those digestive benefits. And here's a highly valuable pro tip from our sources. If you suffer from constipation, combine bitter foods with sour tamarind. Eating them together in a soup is a surprisingly powerful, completely natural cure.
Okay, on to Section 4, skin firmness and fat loss. Think of this as a complete transformation. This is a special bonus section for anyone who is specifically looking to improve their physical appearance and body composition.
This right here is the ultimate payoff, especially if you are dealing with carrying a bit of extra weight. The bitter compounds act as a natural antimicrobial, going in and killing off germs and parasites in your system. But well beyond that, remember how we talked about it boosting bile? That process actively breaks down stubborn body fats. If you make a conscious effort to replace your sweet food cravings with bitter foods, you are kickstarting a powerful catalyst in your body. The result? You're looking at a leaner, much more agile physique and noticeably tighter, firmer skin. It really is a complete internal and external transformation. So, bringing it all back to that core rule, just 3 days a week. What specific bitter dish are you going to commit to adding to your meals this week? Your body's secret medicine is literally just waiting for you to take that first bitter bite. Give it a try this week and just watch how your health transforms. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and I'll see you next time.